This is for sure the biggest unboxing I've ever done on this channel. So in this giant box are the prizes from the Mother 2 30th anniversary Ichiban Kuji, which translates to #1 lottery. These are pretty big in Japan. So they hold these lotteries for different animes and franchises, and you'd go to different shops to buy tickets for it. Every prize is labeled with the letter A through Z, and the more sought after prizes are usually up in the earlier alphabet letters like A, B, C. And when all of those tickets are sold, they go to a prize called Last One, which you can only get if you buy the store's last ticket. So being the huge EarthBound fan that I am, there were a couple items in here that I knew that I had to have. But honestly, when I was looking at the listings, it just ended up being more cost effective for me to just buy a whole lot. I'm not complaining, but my wallet definitely is. Though I can happily admit I didn't pay anywhere near what these items are going for on Mercari and eBay right now. So if you like EarthBound or Mother and want to see more of this kind of stuff, it would really help out if you leave a like and subscribe. And I won't waste any more time, we're gonna go right into it. So first up with prize A is this Mr. Saturn soft vinyl piggy bank. The official description says this is based off of the clay model that was in the instruction manual for Mother 2, so I think that's pretty cool. It also says it's about 17 centimeters tall, but it definitely looked a lot bigger than that, and I measured it. It's probably about 10 inches tall, from the bottom of the feet to the top of the bow. It's got the Mother 2 30th anniversary logo on the back. This was one of the things I wanted most from this lottery, and after putting my coins in it, it was pretty difficult to get the coins out, but it still looks really cool. It's a nice and large Mr. Saturn statue. The B prize is the Saturn Valley Hot Spring set. So the main takeaway from this is obviously the Mr. Saturn soap dispenser, but it also comes with 2 bath salt sets. I think it goes without saying that this is based on the hot spring in Saturn Valley, but there's also a mini hot spring in the Tenda village. Now unfortunately I don't have a bathtub to test these out, and just to preserve them I really don't want to open them right now, but that also means I have no way of knowing what these smell like because there's no indication on the packaging. Prize C is the Town Souvenir glass mug. These come in a set of 6 and they're all based on different places in EarthBound. So each of the 6 mugs is based on one of the characters' hometowns, with I guess the exception of Porky, whose mug is based on everybody's trauma according to the official website. So there's Onette, Tucson, Winters, Dalam, which is Rama, because these are Mother 2 mugs, remember. Saturn Valley. And Moonside. These mugs are probably my favorite part of this whole lottery collection, so I'm going to be extra careful with them. The D prize is the Me and My Friends laundry pouch. So there's 4 of them, and they have the walking sprites for Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh. And you're meant to put your smaller items in here, like handkerchiefs, masks, ties, before you put them in the washing machine. But they also say it's good for travel. The design on the backside is the sprite of what happens when you fail to use PSI teleport. They have this little Mother 2 30th anniversary tag on the bottom. And just a reminder, if you were playing the lottery in Japan to get these prizes, you'd only be getting 1 per ticket. You'd have to play multiple times to get 1 of each. Prize E is the food storage container, and these are just your basic little Tupperwares, kind of hold small items in there, like food or like little trinkets. Nothing too crazy. So there's 5 of these, and the first one is based on Berglund Park in Tucson. There's also Summers, the Burger Shop, a couple of the enemies that you find throughout the game, including Master Belch, and a bunch of different Starmen with the battle UI. Prize F is a bunch of different memo pads. These are a little bit different than just your usual post-it notes. These fold out into 3D dioramas of different scenes throughout the game. They're a little bit bigger than the average post-it size, and just for the sake of my collection, I didn't end up opening these, but here's a picture of what they look like when they are opened. Only because I don't really know where to put them yet, so I want to keep them as clean as possible. Prize G is probably the least exciting of the bunch for me, but it's some zipper bags. These are a little bit sturdier than your usual Ziploc bag, and the designs on them are made with themes of both depositing and carrying. I won't spend too much time on these because honestly they're not that interesting to me, but I was surprised that you get multiples of them. I was expecting just 1 of each bag. So those are all of the main prizes available in this lottery, but there's still the last one prize. So I mentioned earlier in the video, this is what you'd get when the store has run out of tickets and you bought the last one. So for this, it's this huge Mr. Saturn plush / pillow with a bit of a questionable hole on the bottom.
It has it. Oh. I assume this is where you put your hand in and then you'd like rest your head over here. I hope.
I gotta admit, it's a really comfy pillow. The only thing that makes it a little uncomfortable are the beaded eyes. And along with the pillow, you also get this little blanket, which once again is Mr. Saturn based. I guess it's more of a decorative blanket too, or maybe like a lap blanket when you're sitting at your desk, because it's not standard blanket sized. One thing I forgot to mention that this eBay seller included for me is actually the display stand that the stores would have to advertise that they're selling this lottery. I'm guessing since I bought the whole lot, they just sent me what a store would receive, but it's pretty cool to have this kind of marketing material. So that's everything in the Mother 2 / EarthBound Ichiban Kuji lottery. It's a lot of really cool and unique stuff, and I'm glad to have it all. Now it's just a matter of where it'll all fit on my shelf. I have a few regrets, but I'm glad it was easy to track down. If you want this for yourself, your best bet's checking out Mercari or eBay or some kind of import shop, but the prices have definitely gone up since this started. Leave a comment below telling me what your favorite item here was, and if you want me to show off the rest of my EarthBound collection in another video, I'd definitely be down to do that. As always, I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next time.